Store closed. But the lights were still on. I got off work later than I planned again. Not because there was more to do, just because leaving felt harder than staying. On the drive home I stopped at a small store near the intersection. The parking lot was empty, except for one old pickup truck, doors locked. Sign flipped to close, but every light inside was still burning. I sat there for a minute, watching reflections in the glass. Rows of shelves, nobody inside, just bright lights with nowhere to go. A guy came out from the side entrance carrying a trash bag. Looked tired, looked normal, the kind of tired you stop talking about after a while. Still awake past midnight, same pressure, different night. Keep moving, keep going, even when you don't know when. Still awake, still here, same road every year. Head full, engine slow, nowhere else to go. I drove across town with no real destination, just following roads I already knew. Every gas station looked the same, every red light lasted longer than it should. At one intersection I saw a guy sitting alone on a motorcycle, helmet on, engine running, not moving. For a second I wondered if he was doing the same thing I was. Trying to delay going somewhere, trying to stay between one part of the day and the next. The light turned green, he disappeared. I kept driving, still awake past midnight. Same pressure, different night. Keep moving, keep going, even when you don't know when. Still awake, still here, same road every year. Head full, engine slow, nowhere else to go. I finally stopped near an overlook outside the city, just enough distance to see the lights below. Everything looked calm from up there, like nobody was struggling. Nobody was tired, nobody was carrying things they never talk about. I knew that wasn't true, but distance makes everything look simple. I checked my phone, no new messages, no missed calls, nothing waiting for me. Strange how silence can feel heavy and peaceful at the same time. Still awake past midnight, city fading out of sight. Same thoughts, different view, nothing old, nothing new. Still awake, still driving, still surviving, still deciding where to go, what to do when the night gets quiet too. Still awake, still slow, still not ready to go home. Store lights on, and nobody there. Store lights on. Nobody there. Clock tower stopped, but nobody noticed. I woke up already tired before the alarm even tried to speak. Room felt smaller than yesterday, like the walls learned something overnight and did cars passing like thoughts that never stay long enough to matter. A man stood at the corner talking to himself or his phone, hard to tell anymore. Everyone looks like they're negotiating with something invisible. I walk past the clothes shop with the blinking sign, half the letter's missing. Still trying to sell something nobody asked for. Bus passed without stopping, not rude, just busy being somewhere else. I understood that broken time still runs under gray, dead sun. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Broken clock, no sound. Feet still on the ground. Keep walking through the dark, searching for a spark. Sounded louder than the water. I stopped for a minute, just to exist without direction. Reflections in the surface looked like another version of me, one that made different choices, or maybe none at all. A delivery drone passed overhead, too fast to mean anything. I realized nothing here was waiting for me, but everything kept moving anyway. So I did too. Broken city still breathes through the noise and the grief. Keep moving through the night under fading light. Broken world, no pause, no clear effect, no cause. Keep walking through the pain, through the quiet rain. Broken time, one more mile, one more empty smile. Keep going, don't explain, it all starts again. Clock still stopped, but I kept moving. Wind hitting the rooftop, city breathing below me. I climbed up just to get away from the noise that wasn't even loud, just inside my head. The stairwell smelled like dust and old paint. Every step echoed like it had something to say, but I wasn't listening. The door to the roof was slightly open like it expected me. Cold air hit my face the moment I stepped out. Sharp, clean, honest. The city stretched out in every direction, lights blinking like tired thoughts refusing to shut down. I leaned against the edge and just stood there. No phone, no direction, just distance. Cold sky, no sound. City lights all around. Keep thinking through the night under fading light. Cold air, hold still. Nothing moves, nothing will. Keep breathing through the dark, searching for a spark. That never stay long enough to understand. A siren far away cut through the silence for a second, then disappeared like it never existed. I watched a plane cross the sky slowly, like it had nowhere urgent to be. Or maybe it just knew something I didn't. The wing got stronger, I pulled my jacket tighter, and for a moment everything felt suspended, like the world was paused just long enough for me to notice it. Cold sky, no sound. City lights all around. Keep thinking through the night under fading light. doesn't really behave on rooftops. It stretches or disappears depending on what you're carrying. Eventually I sat down near the ledge, letting the wind pass through everything I was holding on to. The city didn't change while I was watching it, but something in me did. Quietly, without asking permission, I stood back up and decided to go down. Not because anything was solved, just because staying forever isn't how anything works. Cold sky, still there. Heavy thoughts in the air, keep moving through the gray, find another way. Cold night, fade slow, only I will know. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Cold sky, one last look, like an unfinished book. Keep breathing, don't fall, answer nothing at all. Rooftop empty, city still alive. Train tunnel echo. One last light flickers. I stood alone on the subway platform long after the rush was gone. The air smelled like metal and old rain. The kind of smell that sticks to your clothes without asking permission. Tracks below kept humming like something still alive underground. The station lights buzzed overhead, not bright, not warm, just enough to see that nobody else was coming. A cleaning cart rolled slowly past the far end of the platform. The worker didn't look up, just kept pushing like time had a schedule he wasn't part of. I checked the map on the wall, even though I already knew the road. Habit more than need. Last light underground, empty tracks, no sound.
Keep waiting through the night.
Under fading light. Last train, no name, everything feels the same.
Keep moving through the dark.
Searching for a spark. A train finally arrived without announcement. Just the wind before it appeared. Doors open like they were tied to. Inside was half empty. Seats marked by stories I'll never know. A man in a hoodie stared at the floor like it had answers. A woman leaned against the window watching her reflection instead of the tunnel. Nobody spoke, even silence felt structure. The train moved again, slow at first and faster, like it remembered where it was supposed to go. Last light underground, empty tracks, no sound.
Keep waiting through the night.
Under fading light. Last train, no name, everything feels the same.
Keep moving through the dark.
Searching for a spark. At each station fewer people got on, and even fewer got off. The city above disappeared into layers of concrete and distance. I watched my reflection in the window flicker between stations, like two versions of me taking turns existing. One going home, one just moving. I wasn't sure which one I was anymore. The announcement came too late to matter. My stop already passing behind us, but I stayed seated anyway. Not because I had nowhere to go, but because for a moment moving felt easier than deciding. Last light still burns. Every stop never learns. Keep riding through the strain, through the left behind.